Hi there, welcome. Let's solve the GCE paper 1, question 1 together. But before we go any further, let me give a little real life situation that may come in handy in solving this question. Here's a situation. There's this boy who is involved with a girl. The kind of relationship they have is one where the girl always wants to receive from the boy. Everything that comes to him, she expects to get as well. Whether it's cars, phones, money, or anything else, she receives it. The boy, on the other hand, has a giving nature. He wants to share everything he has with her. Now, let's say an opportunity comes up where the boy is offered 2 cars. What do you think will happen? Of course, the girl will end up receiving those 2 cars from him. Now, if the person given the opportunity understands how their relationship works, that the girl always receives whatever the boy gets, how can that person fix the situation? The only way to solve it would be for the opportunity giver to give 2 cars to the boy and 2 cars to the girl. That way, the girl is satisfied and won't take the cars meant for the boy, and the whole situation is settled. All right, so this question that we have is of a similar nature. We have 2 as the opportunity giver and y minus 3 as the relationship. So the 3 is the girl and the negative is the quality that the girl has to receive every single thing. Y is the boy and the plus, that is with the y, is the quality or the character or the nature of the guy to give always to the girl. The y and the negative 3 are existing together, that's the relationship, and they can't exist separately. So the only way that the opportunity giver can sort out this problem, where the guy is existing with the girl, he's not existing alone, is to ensure that the opportunity is given to the boy and given to the girl at the same time. That way the problem is going to be sorted out and case closed. All right, let's put this in more mathematical terms or mathematical language. When we look at the question, the first thing we can do is separate it into 2 parts. We have the first part, which is 2 open bracket, y minus 3 close bracket, and the other part, which is negative 3 open bracket, 2 minus y close bracket. The scenario given will be applied to both parts, and then we'll just combine the results. All right, so the 2 is more like the 2 cars from the opportunity giver. The 2 must be distributed or given to both the y, which in our scenario was the boy, and to the negative 3, which in our scenario was the girl. Something worth noting in mathematics is that every number exists with a sign on its left side. No number exists without a sign. That's why the 3 exists with its negative sign, and the letter y exists with its positive sign. In our scenario, we said these signs are the characteristics of the boy and the girl. I digress. To continue, what we're going to have is 2 times y plus 2 times negative 3. And further, we are going to have 2y minus 6. This part is done because the 2, which is like the 2 cars from the opportunity giver, has been given to both the y and the negative 3. And it ends there. Nothing else can be done. Now, we go to the other part. The negative 3 in this case is acting as the opportunity of cars that has to be given to the relationship, which is 2 minus y. So the negative 3 is given to the 2, and again the negative 3 is given to the negative y. What we have is negative 3 times 2 and negative 3 times negative y, which will further give us negative 6 and plus 3y. That's it. So at this stage, mathematically, what we need to do is group like terms. In mathematics, the word term is a general word for all the numbers and letters that we write. For example, if you have 2 minus y, the 2 is called the term and the y is called the term. If you have ab plus 3x minus yz, the ab is called a term, the 3x is called a term, and the yz is called a term. I digress. To continue, we need to have all those terms with the y's together and all those terms that are just numbers together. The last part is just rearrangement. Otherwise, the question was basically finished the moment we completed the distribution. Here's a quick flow of the solution. If you like this video and would like to continue solving this 2025 GCE paper by ECZ with me, click on the link in the description or the pinned comment to visit the site where the entire solution is presented in this format of real-life scenarios. Hope to see you on the other side. And don't forget to like and follow the page. Matt Spaghetto.